Hello everyone. Today let's understand one of the most important basic concepts in electrical engineering, Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the voltage applied across it, provided the temperature and physical conditions remain constant. Mathematically, it is expressed as V is equal to I into R, where V is voltage, I is current, and R is resistance. So the unit for voltage is volts, and unit for current is amperes, and for resistance the unit is ohms. Understanding with the water pipe example, imagine a water flowing through a pipe. The voltage is like the water pressure pushing the water, and the current is the amount of water flowing, and resistance is the size or blockage in the pipe. If the pressure increases, more water flows. If the blockage increases, less water flows. Similarly, in an electrical circuit, increasing voltage increases current, while increasing resistance decreases current. Let's learn a simple trick called the Ohm's law triangle. So voltage V is placed at the top. Current I and resistance are placed at the bottom. To remember the formulas, to cover V, we get I into R. So cover I, we get V divided by R. Similarly, cover R, you get V divided by I. So R is equal to V by I. In this way, we can remember all the formulas. The triangle helps you quickly remember all three equations. First equation is V is equal to I into R, and the second equation is I is equal to V by R, and third one is R is equal to V by I. Suppose a circuit has voltage is equal to 12 volt, resistance is equal to 4 ohm. Using Ohm's law, we can calculate the current value. Current is equal to 12 divided by 4, 3 amperes. This way we can calculate the current flowing through the conductor. So the voltage pushes the electrons, current is the flow of electrons, resistance opposes the flow. The relationship between them is given by Ohm's law. V is equal to I into R. The Ohm's law triangle is an easy memory tool to derive all the three formulas quickly. And coming to the limitations of Ohm's law. So the limitations is temperature should remain constant. Ohm's law is valid only if the temperature of the conductor remains constant. When current flows through a conductor for a long time, it heats up. As the temperature increases, the resistance also changes. Since resistance is no longer constant, the relationship between voltage and current changes. Therefore, Ohm's law is not valid when the temperature changes. And then next case is, it is not applicable to non-ohmic materials. Some materials do not have a constant resistance. These are all called non-ohmic materials. Example, diodes, transistors, LED, thermistors. In these devices, the current does not increases proportionally with voltage. Hence, Ohm's law cannot be applied for the above devices. And the next case is, it is also not applicable to electrolytes and gas discharge devices. For example, such as battery acid, salt water, gas discharge devices such as fluorescent lamps and neon lamps. In these materials, the current depends on chemical or ionization process rather than a constant resistance. So, and also it is not applicable in unilateral networks. And unilateral networks allow the current to flow in only one directions. And also it is not applicable for the non-linear networks also. The parameter of the network is varied with the voltage and current. So their parameters like resistance, inductance, capacitance and frequency. So it cannot be applied for non-linear network also. So thank you everyone.